would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is just going to be a low-key, chill, clean with me. We are going to be resetting my house. My kids go back to school tomorrow, so I just feel like I need to get things done around the house, get everything reset, bedrooms cleaned, and everything prepped and ready for the week ahead. This isn't going to be like a deep cleaning video or anything like that. We're really just going to get into every room. We're going to be doing some tidying up, kind of like my daily cleaning routine as a stay-at-home mom. I figured we would jump back into YouTube with an easy video. I know I haven't posted in a few weeks, but I'm actually going to share a little life update at the end of this video and share with you guys what has been going on, where I've been. We have just been so busy, but I'm excited to get back into filming and getting kind of a new routine down as far as YouTube and the kids being in school. All things motherhood. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this video either way. I know it's not going to be like super motivating, but I still hope that you guys enjoy it and enjoy hanging out with me today. Now, I know I said there wouldn't be a ton of motivation, but I would say there is still quite a bit. I did deep clean 2 of our bathrooms upstairs in this video, and there's just a lot of just, you know, normal everyday type of cleaning in here as well. So I wouldn't say that there is no motivation, but I'll be honest, when I went to start filming, it was one of those weeks where I just kept starting and stopping. So I felt like I was filming the same thing over and over again, and a lot of the footage that I got that is not in this video was like me making my bed several times. So you will see a few outfit changes because the way that like I clipped them together just made sense in my head, but they were all filmed on separate days. I was just having a really hard time, and again, I'll explain all of that at the end of this video, but bear with me. I really tried to get this going, but it was just one of those things where I was lacking the motivation to do cleaning in my house, and then having to film on top of it was really difficult. And I think it was really just a lack of discipline and being so out of routine with YouTube that it made it even harder to do this. Sometimes when we fall out of routine with something, it's really hard to get back into it, and that can be true for anything, any type of habit. I actually had this conversation with my daughter the other day because she didn't have gymnastics for 3 weeks, and that was just due because of school and the snow, and it just kept getting canceled. And when it was finally time to go back, she really just did not want to go, and I explained to her that it's okay to not want to go, but sometimes we have to push ourselves to do things even if we don't want to, because we know the outcome is going to be good. We know we're going to have a good time. It's just kind of a mindset that we have to keep in mind, and I would kind of compare it to that. So you guys know I love YouTube, I love being here, but sometimes when I get out of that routine, it can be really hard to just jump back into it. Sometimes I feel like it's like a foreign concept, and I almost forget how to film. I forget how to talk to the camera, but it was really good to film and get back into it and just kind of start getting a routine again with the new year. And I just want to thank you guys for being patient with me. If you are new here and maybe this is your very first video that you are watching of mine, I apologize that this is your first video, honestly, because this one's kind of all over the place. But I am a wife and mom to 3. I live in West Virginia with my husband, and on my channel, I love to do all things cleaning, organizing, decluttering. Occasionally, I'll do like a grocery haul or home decorating if it's seasonal, and I kind of like to share into my personal life and like just being a mom and what that means to me and providing motivation for other moms here on YouTube. We are also in the process of trying to move. We're trying to find a home and kind of going back and forth with that and building a new house. And I will get into all of that at the end of this video. Really hoping to kind of give you guys some insight on the moving situation. And I also have a really fun announcement to share with you guys as well. But I really miss all of you so much. I missed our conversations and just talking to each and every one of you each week. Let me know how your Christmas was, your New Year, what you've been doing, what you have to look forward to. I miss you guys and I miss talking to you. Let me know all about your life over the last month down below. Now, I will be getting back into moving decluttering videos after this one, but I just felt like I needed almost like a hey, I'm back type of video, and I really just needed to get into my house today and kind of reset. But one thing that I really need to tackle are the closets, especially my kids' closets. I feel like my daughter, so I have 2 daughters. I have a 6-year-old and an almost 3-year-old. Can you guys believe Maddie is going to be 3 in just less than 2 months? I feel like that's so crazy, but they share a closet and it's not a very big closet, so it tends to get cluttered very easily, and I really need to get in there. I need to go through some clothes, figure out what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of for Maddie, and it just needs to be gone through. So that's one thing that I'm looking forward to tackling in a future video, that and Barrett's closet as well. I know I've shared this before, but I really do enjoy this room spray. It's the Hearth and Hand in the scent Salt, and I really love it, and the candle smells really good too, but I feel like the candle is so subtle, sometimes you can't even smell it, but the spray is really nice. I love to spray my bed. Sometimes I'll spray the couch or something like that if I feel like I just want a little something extra, but I really love it, and I share it all the time, but I always forget to mention what it is. We're just gonna take a few moments. We're going to vacuum. It had been one of those weeks where I had not vacuumed in a while and it just needed to get done. And then once we're done with that, we're actually going to move into the bathrooms because I needed to clean these so badly. I deep cleaned our bathrooms I think a couple of days before Tim was coming home. I went on a crazy rampage. I deep cleaned the whole house. I really wanted him to come home to a clean space after being gone for so long. And I hadn't really deep cleaned the showers and tubs and things like that since then. So it had been almost a full month since I've done this, and it just really needed to get done. But not only that, I've been trying to be more mindful about how often I'm deep cleaning, especially if we do find a home on the market that we love and we want to go ahead and try and buy. Then we are going to have to list our house and sell it, so we will have people in and out of the home. And so I've been trying to make a habit of cleaning often. That way it's a new routine of mine, and you know, just getting in that routine and being mindful of the cleanliness of my house. That way, you know, if we have a showing randomly one day, I don't feel like I have a whole entire house to clean. So that's just something that I'm trying to make a habit now. That way when that time comes, I feel like it's not going to be as overwhelming. I really hate these cabinets. I hate the color of them, and I feel like there are a few scratches and things like that, and I can't really fix them, but I don't want to paint them either. I don't want to put in that effort if we are going to be moving. So I'm just trying to make do for now, but I really am sick of looking at them. But I wanted to share, so when I'm cleaning my shower, I used a scrub brush, and you guys will see here, you'll see that here in a minute. And I've been really enjoying this. I feel like it does a really good job. It's not so hard on my back. Before I was using like a little hand scrubber, and it was just a lot on my lower back, especially when I was cleaning the bottom of the tub. I got this from Target, but I'm sure you can get it pretty much anywhere. It's like the Clorox brand shower brush or scrub brush, whatever you want to call this. It would also be really great for floors. I did end up getting an attachment for my O-Cedar mop. I didn't know they made this, but they make a scrubbing brush attachment, which I thought was really cool. So I love that, but this would also be a great replacement for that if you don't have the O-Cedar spin mop. I'm going to move into my kids' bathroom now and kind of do the same routine. I still don't have a shower curtain on this tub. We had one in here originally, and for some reason it got really dirty on the outside. I'm not really sure what happened. I don't know if one of my kids was playing with it while they were using the restroom. I tried washing it, but it just still looked dingy, and I couldn't really bleach it because there were some colors on it. So I still have not replaced that yet. I'm kind of just in this weird limbo of not wanting to really do any more updating as far as this house goes, and it's just been kind of difficult because I want to make things a little bit nicer here, but I also don't want to buy more stuff just to have to move it if we do plan on doing that. So it's just been interesting being in this weird little limbo, but eventually, if we don't end up getting a house within a specific time frame, which I will share at the end of this video, then I will go ahead and get a shower curtain, because I'd really like my kids to start utilizing this bathroom more instead of just using ours.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let.
I am going to finish off the bathroom here, sweep, mop. I also decided to hit the walls. I love to use my O-Cedar spin mop to clean the walls. I feel like it does a really good job. If you guys are ever looking for something to clean your walls, I love this. And then once I'm done in here, I actually have a huge pile of my clothes. And I had so many clothes that I was so behind on laundry that I needed to sort them. And I actually had 3 separate loads of just my laundry, which is insane. I'm not usually this far behind on laundry, but it was just one of those weeks where I just couldn't seem to catch up with anything in my house. But I was really happy to get this done. And then once we're done with this, I'm going to move into the update and sit down portion of this video. So if you're not interested in that, thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you still enjoyed this video, even though it was shorter. And if you are interested in that update and announcement, then just stay tuned.
You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why.
Alright, I wanted to come on here and just sit down, have a conversation with you guys. I feel like I haven't done this in a really, really long time. I know that like vlogs and that kind of content isn't everybody's favorite thing ever, and I've definitely gotten comments, you know, like, I don't want to see your face, I don't care about your life updates, like just do the cleaning. And it's valid, you know, it's fair, you come for the cleaning, and I totally respect that. So I do try to just center a lot of my videos strictly around cleaning because I know that's what people want to see. But for the sake of this portion of the video, I felt like it'd be easier to sit down, have a conversation, and let you guys know what's going on in my life, where I've been. I did take a short hiatus, is that how you say it? Hiatus. From YouTube for a few weeks. I just feel like I needed some time. You guys know my husband was gone from November 30th until December 26th. So he was gone for an entire month. He missed Christmas. It was just a lot on me, solo parenting, having to do the YouTube thing. And then when he got home, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a break. Kids were off of school. They're still off of school. We got some snow here and they've been off all week. Although when you're watching this, it will be a week later. We've just had a lot going on. We've been really busy. We've been trying to enjoy family time now that Tim is home. And I thought during that time, it would just be a good idea to take a break, take a few weeks off, get myself together, get my house together, and just kind of spend time as a family. So that's kind of why I took a little bit of a break. And during this time, we were actually trying to buy a house. There was a house on the market. It needed a little bit of work. Definitely was an older home. It was built in the early 2000s, but it was due for a roof. It needed a new fence. It just had a lot of cosmetic updates to be done. We did put an offer in on this house, and unfortunately they did not accept it. We keep running into this issue with having a sale contingency because we do need to sell our home first before we buy a new one. So we just keep having this issue. It was a really big bummer. We were really excited about this house. It had 5 bedrooms. It was a big house, partially finished basement. It was honestly perfect. It was closer to work for Tim, and it just wasn't meant to be. They didn't accept it and didn't want to do any counters at the time, which I totally respect and understand. Like, coming from a buyer standpoint, if we were to sell our house, we would probably be the same way, not wanting to take a sale contingency and then having to rely on that person to sell their house in order for our sale to go through. So I totally understand. It is frustrating though, because I'm like, what do people do that already own a home but they need to move and nobody wants to take a sale contingency? You can't really just move out and live somewhere else. It's not practical for having a family with 3 kids. We don't have anywhere to stay, and I just keep feeling like we are running into this issue over and over again multiple times now. We have found a house that we really like. They won't take a sale contingency, and it just doesn't really seem like we're ever going to be able to move, which is really, really frustrating. And especially in the springtime when houses are on the market, there's more people looking, and now we're going to run into the issue where our offer is not going to be as good of an offer as other people because they don't have that contingency. So we're feeling a little discouraged, but we're trying not to let it bother us. I'm thinking if we don't find anything that we really like, say by April, we're just going to go ahead and build in the fall. We'll put in for a house in like September, and we would be moving this time next year. And the reason why that timeline is the way that it is, and I talked about this on Instagram, so if you guys don't follow me over there, you would not know this yet, but we are actually expecting our 4th baby. And I got a ton of comments saying, I thought Maddie was your last baby, but those of you who have followed me for a while and frequently watch my videos, you guys know we've been on the fence about another baby for a while now. And I didn't really open up about this too much, but we've actually been trying to conceive another baby since November of 2023. So it took almost a year. Well, actually, I would say probably October of 2023. We were really like wanting another baby, and we tried for an entire year and it just wasn't successful. And at the time, I think we've been trying for 11 or 12 months, and I had a friend who was due with twins, and I was like, you know what, mentally I was checked out of the whole like TTC thing. I was over it. I was like, you know what, we're done. And we gave all of our baby stuff away. This happened to us with Maddie as well. We gave all of our baby stuff away, and then I found out I was pregnant 3 weeks later. And in hindsight, I felt like maybe that happened for a reason, or I don't know what it was, but my best friend is also pregnant and having a baby. She's 5 weeks ahead of me. And so I think of it as maybe we were meant to do this together, you know, and maybe that's why it took me so long to get pregnant. But it definitely was a journey. It was definitely hard, but I'm really excited. We're really excited. And a lot of you are like, I don't really know why you need to move. You have such a nice house and da 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 da. And I know I don't owe it to anybody for like an explanation. Like, we were planning to move regardless if we had another baby or not. I don't really think there's any reason for us to move other than the fact that we really want more space. We would like a bigger house. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like a lot of people hear you want a bigger house and maybe it rubs people the wrong way. I don't really know, but our house is lacking storage. Like, we don't have a basement, we don't really have an attic, like we just don't have anywhere for storage. And with 3, almost 4 young kids, it's very difficult. And not only that, now with another baby on the way, we just do not have the space for another kid. Even if it were a girl, I don't think we could fit all 3 girls into 1 bedroom. And if it were a boy, I am not going to make my almost 9-year-old son, actually he would be 9, by the time they would share a room. I'm not going to make my 9-year-old son share a room with a baby. Like, I just feel like that's not really fair to him. He's our first. Like, I don't know. I have my feelings and reservations about things, and I don't think, you know, I owe anyone an explanation, but you guys have been around for so long. You guys are like family to me, so I do feel like I need to let you in on my life a little bit, and that's kind of where we are as far as the housing situation. And the reason the timeline is like that is because I'm due in July. And so originally when we were looking to build, we weren't thinking of having a baby in the summer. Like, that wasn't a thought for us at the time because I didn't know I was pregnant. So we had original plans to put in December, January of this year for a new build. The house wouldn't be done until September, and we're not allowed to stay in this house. For whatever reason, builders where I live, they do not want you to stay in your house. You have to sell your house first before you can start a contract with them, which is really frustrating because it's like, where are we supposed to live again? So we're just having a lot of issues trying to find a house, and I can't for the life of me figure out how other YouTubers and people are building a house and staying in the house that they already live in, that they own, and like are able just to sell it in the same like timeline. Like, they make it contingent on them moving, like the sale of their house, but like we would have to list our house now and then put in for a house for it not to be done until September. And it's like, I don't know where we would live for 9 months. So we just keep running into this issue. It is definitely frustrating, but for now, unless we find a house that we really truly love and want to take a chance on the spring, we're just gonna stay here. I'm gonna make like a whole bedside nursery for the baby. Tim and I are just gonna switch sides of the room. We're gonna create a whole little like nursery over on the other side of the room for the baby. And then hopefully we can put in to build this fall, and we'll just figure it out, like maybe live in an Airbnb. I don't know. We don't really have any family that can take us in because we are a large family. Like we have 6 people in a family. It's not like we can all really squeeze into one room. And so we're having a hard time trying to figure out the whole moving thing. So if you guys are in the same boat, I really feel for you. And not only that, just the market in general. Houses are so expensive, rates are so high, and it's a lot on top of having another baby. Tim and I know we can't stay here forever, but we're just gonna make this house work for the time being. And then hopefully we'll either find something or put in to build this fall, and that will solve the whole moving situation. But we are so excited. We are not finding out the gender this time. I know I said that with Maddie, but like we're for sure not finding out the gender of the baby. Not having like a baby shower or anything. It's just gonna be like low key. I'm not like announcing on like my private socials to friends and family. Like we're just keeping it kind of, I wouldn't say private because I'm sharing on YouTube and I shared on Instagram, but I don't know. It's gonna be fun. We're really excited, feeling very lucky. I'm also happy that I get to have a baby in the summer and not have to worry about school drop off and sports and things like that. It's gonna be nice just to have like a relaxing postpartum experience. But I just wanted to come on here. Sorry about the lighting. We got like 10 inches of snow. Well, it's probably like 8 inches of snow last week when you guys are watching this. The kids have been out of school. I'm filming this on a Wednesday. They go back tomorrow on a delay. So they've been out for almost a whole extra week of break. And I love my kids very much, but I'm ready to get back into a routine. I'm excited to like, you know, just get life rolling again with sports and everything. Everything has been put on pause because around here, when school is out, like when the kids are on break, usually sports are on break as well. So I'm just ready to get into a routine again, and hopefully this video, like resetting my house and stuff, will help some of you guys as well. I'm really sorry for being MIA for so long. It was just a lot on me being in my first trimester. I had a lot of nausea and I was really tired taking care of 3 kids alone during the holidays. It was a lot on me and I just needed that little bit of break afterwards to kind of get myself together. Feeling much better now though. I'm ready to get back into YouTube and posting consistently. Thank you guys for being patient with me, and I appreciate you all being here. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video here. I know it's not like a super long cleaning video, but I hope that you guys still enjoyed it, and we're gonna keep going on with my decluttering series. I'm still gonna call it a moving declutter because we are still kind of preparing to possibly move, and I'm going to be decluttering with the intention of us possibly moving, if that makes sense. But I still have a ton I need to tackle, and I want to get it done while I'm not hugely pregnant either. So thank you guys so much for watching today. Thank you for being here and being patient with me, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.